Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all East West and UITM students. So today our chapter 6 on topic marketing. Okay, there's a 4 learning objective we will set up for you. Okay, number 1, what is marketing and marketing concept? Marketing concept is customer orientation. That means you have um, to prepare what's the needs of the customer, what the customer want lah. That's number 1 thing. Number 2, profit orientation. Definitely every product you sell, you must make profit. Number 3, the integration of marketing activities. These are the 3 marketing concept you have to keep in mind. So classification of markets, there's 2 different markets. One is consumer market, one is industrial market. These are 2 big market that we are learning. Then classification of product, also they have 2. One is consumer product, the other one is industrial product. The third one, the 2 product, and then the third one we're talking about the marketing mix, the 4P. Please, for marketing, you must memorize the 4P: product, price, place, promotion. There's always one question will come out in this area, the marketing mix. Process of planning and execution of conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods and services, to create exchanges. Exchanges here to create money lah. When you exchange your product and services, people have to pay us. So medium of exchanges, currently we use money lah, that satisfy individual and organizational goals. So somebody buy a product, it satisfy themselves. If person satisfy himself lah. If company, it will satisfy what the company goals need lah. So that is marketing concept, a process of planning and so on. Other meaning of marketing, okay, there are many other meaning that people sometimes talk, you should understand also. So marketing consists of performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producer to user. So someone production, and then someone needs the product, the user. So the process from production to the end user, so also we call it marketing activities. Marketing concept, okay, marketing concept is an approach to marketing and that emphasize customer orientation. Okay, we already learned just now, customer orientation, what the customer need. Normally everybody will produce a product as to what the needs of the customer. Otherwise you can't sell your product. You need to make survey, you need to make research what the customer want, like, or how, then only you produce your product. And profit orientation, sure, everything you sell must make profit, otherwise the company will lose and close shop, bankrupt. As well as coordination or integration of marketing activities. Of course, we already mentioned just now, to sell your product, from the production to the customer, you need to go through the marketing activities. It says the whole organization is involved in the process of satisfying customer needs. So in the end of the day, or in summary, whatever you do is to satisfy the buyer's need, the customer need, the people needs. If you can satisfy that, then you can sell your product. Then your marketing activity is a success. Otherwise, it's a failure. Apart from product development, production, and finance, marketing also plays roles in satisfying customer. Okay. Customer orientation. When buying a pair of shoes, you're able to choose from many design or colors. So customer has much choice because They have the money. They are the buyer. So they can buy and choose whatever they want. So you need to do the product as to what the customer needs and orientation. It is because the producer is trying to give the customer what they want. I already explained it. Customers have different tastes and preference, and producers have the product according to what they want. Example, Bata shoes. I think everybody know about Bata shoes. Used to be popular for the school children shoes. Yeah? Bata shoes company produces school shoes of a different design because it want to give choice to the school children who have different tastes and different and preferences in buying the shoes. So that's a good example lah. You go to a Bata shop, you can see all the different design and all kind of things. Customer orientation means letting customer wants guide the firm marketing activities. I already explained on the customer orientation just now. The firm produces and sells goods that are demanded by customer to satisfy their needs. For example, look at the fast food business in our country. Yeah? You can see for a good example, I can give you here. Simple example is Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC. It's a product for America. It's a franchise product for America selling in our country. So in our country, in the Kentucky Fried Chicken shops, you can get spicy KFC chicken. You can't get this in America. So you can see how fast they change their business model, business strategy. Even by right, the franchise, they will still sell the same product, same thing throughout the world. But now they are also changing. They have to localize to the needs of the local people. Yeah? It is growing because there is a demand for it. In many families, both the husband and wives are working. They have to no time to prepare meals. Fast food become a trend now. Both husband and wife working. By the time they finish in the evening, everybody tired already. None to go to rest to home to rest. They don't. The wife is not going to cook, and they have children. They have to take care also their children or their parents. So the best solving the problem is to buy the food from the fast food outlet. Therefore, eating fast food restaurant is very convenient to them. Some of them eat down in the restaurant before they go back, but some tapao or pack in and bring back and eat at night. So most fast food restaurants have added more choices into their menu and respond to customer want. I give you example just now lah. Example, Kentucky Fried Chicken has I already mentioned here, spicy receipt to become to offer to the Malaysian because Malaysian would like more spicy food rather than just no taste food. Yeah. Consists of individuals or who purchase goods or services for their own personal use or sometime in their household. Yeah. They do not buy the product in order to make profit. So they buy the product for their own use. A housewife who buy a tin of biscuit for her family and as a consumer. Yeah. U-time student who buys a calculator to use in her study is also a consumer. You buy a calculator, so you also yourself is also a consumer. Yeah, understand that. Therefore, both of them are in the consumer market. Classification of markets. A market is a group of individuals or firms who currently demand or might demand a product and services. For example, you, student, also demand product and services. Calculator lah, foods lah, books lah, notes lah, everything. Computer lah, now you use online, you need computer. They must be able to purchase the product with money or exchange in with something else. So we have to buy the product. Our medium of exchange now is money. Those days they even exchange through barter trade. Yeah. They also must be willing to buy it. Example, a rich man may have a lot of money but may not willing to buy expensive car. So there are people stingy fellow also lah. They are very very rich, but they don't to buy the Rolls Royce or kind of thing. So it depends. Yeah. Therefore, there is no demand from this rich man. For example, there are a lot of rich men in Kuala Lumpur, but everybody want to spend to buy expensive car. So if Bentley or Rolls Royce, top range car, or Lamborghini want to sell in Kuala Lumpur, they can sell. So you need to do the market search. For example, Rolls-Royce to sell the market in Kuala Lumpur, they will have to do their own survey. Of course, they be rich people in big city, Kuala Lumpur, Tokyo, Singapore. Yeah? So they will do the research whether the rich people are willing to buy expensive car or not. Then only they will open their shops in Kuala Lumpur to sell Rolls-Royce and so on. So this is also very important. Doesn't mean that there are rich people around, you can sell your expensive car or expensive product lah. Markets are classified as consumer markets and also industrial market. So we mentioned earlier there's two types of market. Industrial market. What is industrial market? Consists for customer who purchase goods and services to produce product and service, product and profit. So for example, factory, they buy raw material to produce their goods and sell their product. So this is industrial market. They don't use for individual the product they buy. A bakery which purchase flour is industrial market. Bakery shop, they buy the tepung flour is considered industrial market because they buy the tepung or the flour, they don't eat. They produce into bread, cakes and so on. The shop which buy calculators for sale to UiTM student is also industrial market. Shops which buy and sell product also considered industrial market. Because why? The shop doesn't buy the goods for their own use. If their own use, we'll see is a consumer market. Product can be classified consumer product and industrial product. Okay. Consumer product, goods and services. Now we come to the consumer product. The earlier one was industrial product. Goods and services purchased for personal and household consumption are consumer product. Either use it for your own use or for a house use. Let's say you buy a refrigerator, peti ice to use in the house. That is also called consumer product because you use it in the household, not to produce another product. Yeah. What about if shops buy a refrigerator and they use it the refrigerator to produce other goods? Then the situation you can call that refrigerator or icebox they use for the shops is industrial product, not consumer product. So it can be interchangeable. Yeah. This classified into three categories. Okay, we have the classification is based on consumer willingness to shop for a good. We have convenience good, shopping is good, and specialty goods. Yeah. So some goods they are specialized. It's meant for special consumer lah. So consumer good lah. Convenience stores. Okay. Convenience goods are low price and easy available. Convenient as mentioned just now is for like fast food lah. But this fast goods sell in the convenience store. Like the fast food also cheap. This convenience good in the store is also the low price product. They can readily be purchased in many retail shops. For example, good one I can show you like 7-Eleven. This is a good example of convenience shop which they have all their branches throughout the country, and also we can get these shops throughout the country, also in other parts of the world. Yeah. 7-Eleven, 7-Eleven. They are purchased frequently. This type of low price product normally is you purchase, some of them purchase daily or maybe weekly. Yeah. Customer are willing to spend only minimum effort in getting them. So customer would like to buy this product at the nearest shop available. So that's why like in Seremban alone, you get maybe, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 of 7-Eleven shop all around the Seremban city. The firm selling convenience goods must therefore maintain competitive price, distribute their product through many retail stores, and constantly remind the customer through its promotional activities such as television and advertising. Yeah? So you can see that happening really. Example, the milk, bread, newsprint, soft drink. You can see in the television. Ensure, ANSURE, ensure milk, always advertised for people old age, example lah, plus all the other product. Shopping goods are purchased infrequently, not always. have relatively high price and are bought only after comparing with other product alternative. This consumer compare price, quality and style. So people who need a new dining table set generally will visit several stores before making decision, like clothing, jewelry and furniture. This is called it shopping goods. Yeah, you don't buy it weekly or daily or monthly, maybe once or twice in a lifetime. Malaysian normally buy dining table maybe once in the lifetime or maybe twice in the lifetime. But in America, they do it more frequently. Maybe 2 or 3 years they will change their dining table. It depends on the society lah, yeah, and the income of the society. They have a rich people, they will change more lah, yeah. Specialty goods are product for which consumers have developed a strong preference and loyalty. Consumers are willing to spend a great deal of effort to find a particular style and brand. Generally, it's a high unit price. However, the price is not important consideration for decision to buy is good. For example, cars, designer dress, and shoes. Cars, I used to buy Mercedes cars those days when I was young. So I'm very loyal to the brand. So every year or every 2 years I change my car, I will change to a Mercedes brand. Of course, after some time now, I change to the Audi. Again, I become loyal. I also ask my children to buy Audi car. So these are we call it this kind of good specialty goods. So industrial product is used for production, as I said. Yeah, you buy timber to produce furniture, some sort like that. So the timber you don't consume yourself. Any product not for personal or household consumption is an industrial product. So understand lah. Other than that, it's all consumer product. All types of business buy individuals product. Okay. Factories, farmers, construction contractors, financial institutions buy variety of goods. They need to remain in business. For example, a contractor to build a house, they need to buy variety of goods: cement, steel, timber, tiles, everything to construct a house. Industrial product include raw material and so on. So I already explained you on the industrial product. It's all mentioned there in the note. There is no clear difference between consumer product and industrial product. The product can be either industrial product or consumer product depending on the use. Example, just now I give the refrigerator lah. Can be consumer, it can be industrial. Some product fall into both category. Yeah, so I already explained that. The 4P, okay, this is important for exam purposes. Focus on this marketing mix concept. Product, price, place, promotion. So you want to target any market to sell your product, so you need to consider this 4P. We call it 4P. The product. That means what types of product that you want to sell. The price. You must be competitive price when your competitor. Unless you are the sole supplier. You have to get all this price survey, compare with your product you want to sell. Place. That means where you want to sell. Big city, small city. Big city, different product. Small city, different product. For example, Perodua, can they sell their Perodua in Kuala Lumpur? Big city, nobody will buy. They will sell in outside big city. Why? Cars like Mercedes, BMW, can they sell outside city? No, nobody will buy. They will sell in the big city. So the target market is a big city. Promotion, of course, nobody knows the product. Maybe your product is the best in the world. Nobody knows your product unless you do the promotion activities. As mentioned in the slide. Okay, Kotler has defined a product as anything that can be offered to a market for attention, acquisition, use, or consumption that might satisfy the need or want of somebody, either consumer or the industrial. So that means a product is about. I think straightforward, kan? You can understand that. Exchange, what is exchange? As defined, act of obtaining desired object for someone by offering something in return. So in current situation, normally in exchange here we use money lah. Money is the medium of exchange. It can be other thing, but money is the currently used all over the world as a medium of exchange to buy and sell goods. A transaction which consists of two things of value between two parties whether between seller and buyer and supplier concern. So that is the medium of exchange lah. The money just now lah. Transaction form decision between buyer and seller. The action process is complete once transaction has been taken place. Yeah. So you buy and sell without the exchange of money, the transaction not done yet. That's what it meaning. I want to buy a car. I want to sell my car. You want to buy my car at 10,000 ringgit. You must pay me the money. Then the transaction of buying and selling of the car is done. Otherwise, that's not done yet. Until you finally there's an exchange happening. That means the money must be exchange between the buyer and the seller. Same like you go to the supermarket lah. You take example, you go to the supermarket, correct? Marketing mix definition traditionally included the 4 P's of marketing, which are product, price, promotion, and place. So marketing mix comprises of these 4 P. In the exam, they always like to ask all over the world the same question on these 4 P. Please, simple question. Please explain what do you mean by mix, marketing mix definition traditionally or whatever. So your answer is how also you answer. You must have these 4 P's. Yeah, product, price, promotion, place. If you can explain that in your question, in your answer in the exam, sure you get full mark already. Simple as that. But you need to understand to write and elaborate nicely. Marketing mix definition traditionally include 4 P's. Okay, already explained. Yeah. Okay, in summary, already mentioned all the things, marketing concept, yeah, marketing lifestyle, environment, scaling effects, standard of living, depend where you want to sell your product, depend on the standard of living. Standard of living here, the income of the people lah. Income of the people, standard living people in Kuala Lumpur is much higher than Seremban or in Kuala Pilah, let's say. So you must know the standard of living before you want to introduce or sell your product there. Finally, it's impact on customer preference. Need a product, some product, specialty product. For example, ladies handbag. You can see these are a very specialty product from Paris, made from Paris, from UK maybe. This one you cannot sell in the pasar malam. Night market, people don't buy those expensive handbag. Whatever they call it lah. So many brand, you know it. Okay. So thank you very much. That's for the topic on marketing. You will discuss further with the lecturer. Anything not clear, and ask question so that you can understand further and read all the material, the notes we already uploaded in your LMS, your learning management system. Okay, so thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.